there, it's Anne. In this video, I'm going to give you an introduction to the passive voice in English. There are two types of sentences in English, active and passive. An active sentence looks like this: the cat caught the fish. The same sentence in passive voice looks like this: the fish was caught by the cat. So an active sentence follows our typical sentence order: subject, verb, object. The passive sentence is going to reorganize this order. We're going to start with the object, then we have the verb be, our main verb, and then we have the word by and the subject. In our active sentence, the subject comes first, so this feels like the most important thing in the sentence. In our passive sentence, the object feels like the most important thing because it comes first. And so in my first sentence, I'm thinking mostly about the cat. In the second sentence, I'm thinking mostly about the fish. So why do we use passive? Well, one of the reasons is, like the reason I said, the object comes first. So maybe we want to focus on the object. Maybe in this sentence, I want to focus on the fish. So I'm going to use this passive sentence: the fish was caught by the cat. Another good reason to use passive voice is that this construction lets you make a sentence without mentioning the subject. I could write the sentence like this: the fish was caught. I could eliminate this by the cat, and I still have a complete sentence. Why would I do this? Well, maybe I only want to talk about the fish. Maybe I don't know how the fish was caught, and so I won't say the fish was caught by something or someone. I'm going to hide the subject because I don't know it. Or maybe I want to hide it because I just don't want to talk about it. Or maybe it's not important. So how do we form the passive? There are three essential things you must have. You must have the object, like the fish. If you don't have an object in your original sentence, you cannot write it as a passive sentence. You must have the verb be, and you must have the past participle of your main verb. You can have by and the subject. This is called the by phrase. This is optional in your passive sentence. So in order to make a passive sentence, you absolutely must have the verb be. This is really important, and this is what tells us the time or the tense that your sentence is in. The verb be has lots of forms. Do you know them all? Do you know, for example, the present simple forms of be? These are am, is, and are. For present progressive, am being, is being, are being. Past simple, was and were. Past progressive, was being, were being. What about present perfect? Has been or have been. Present perfect progressive, has been being, have been being. This is not something that you hear every day, so you might be hearing this for the first time. Past perfect, had been. Past perfect progressive, good luck, try this one, had been being. Then of course we might have something in the future, like future simple, will be. Future with going to, am going to be, is going to be, are going to be. Maybe future perfect, will have been. There are also modals, but we're not going to talk about that in this video. You have to watch my next video for passive with modals. So the verb be is really important because this is what determines the tense of your passive sentence. This one is in the past because the verb be is in its past form, was. This sentence is in the present passive because the verb be is in its present form, is. Present progressive, is being, so like the fish is being caught by the cat right now. This is present perfect, has been. The fish has been caught by the cat. Or future, the fish will be caught by the cat. So you can see how very important the verb be is because this tells us if it's past, present, future, or if it's simple or progressive. The past participle is also very critical because this gives us the meaning of the sentence. So here I have the fish will be eaten by the cat. So remember, eaten here is the past participle of the verb eat. It's the third form of eat. So a few more realistic sentences in the passive might look something like this. Fish are caught by cats every day. Here I'm using fish, plural. It's an irregular noun. Its singular and plural form can be the same. Fish are caught by cats every day. Look, the fish is being caught by the cat. Look, it's like happening right now. The fish was caught by the cat. The fish was being caught by the cat when we walked by. This was an action in progress. Fish have been caught by cats since the beginning of time. Sarah told us that her fish had been caught by the cat. Past perfect. That fish will be caught by the cat one of these days. That's my future prediction. The fish is going to be caught by the cat. I know it. This is a really strong prediction. By this time next week, I really think the fish will have been caught by the cat. Future perfect. So now you can kind of see what the passive voice looks like in a variety of different tenses. Remember, in all of these examples, I will begin with my object. That's the fish. That's the thing that receives the action. It's the object. I'm always going to have the verb be. In whatever form the verb be is in, this is what determines the tense of the sentence. And then I'm always going to have the past participle. Past participle means it's the third form of an irregular verb. So in these examples, it's caught. And then in my examples here, I'm including the by phrase, by the subject, by the cat. I hope this gives you a good introduction. Keep watching for more videos about how to use more advanced and different features of passive voice in English. Thanks for watching.